Coast Metal Confederacy. Live strong without fear.
ECMC Takeover Rock Addict Radio. Big John here, repping the East Coast Metal Confederacy. On the phone with me, some guys that you've heard me talk to before, and I guess I'm willing to talk to them again. I got the guys at Spiral Fracture on the phone. What's going on?
What's going on? How's it going, bro?
As always, the way to begin, quick roll call. Tell everybody your names and what you do in the band.
I'm Eric. I play bass and do vocals.
Right on.
I'm Dave. I play guitar. And Brian plays drums. Lonely Brian.
Lonely Brian plays drums. Hey, man, I got your back, just so you know.
That's all you can say, man.
Right there you go. Once a year, I've got your back. So you guys have been on the show before. We've talked about how Spiral Fracture got started and everything like that. What I'm interested in for the listeners to know this time around is you guys actually called it quits for a little bit, and then you recently just got back together as a three-piece. How did all that come to be?
It was like we were searching for a certain sound. We couldn't get a direct sound, and so we decided we took some time off, still stayed in conversation with each other, even we're still jamming with each other, just was not doing any shows, and we decided we dropped down to a three-piece, and we're writing music right and left now. It's coming along a lot better. It's more driving. It's cleaner. It's a whole lot cleaner to where everything is heard, which is nice. And, just all together, it's easy to run a three-piece, man. It's nice.
I got to say, some of my favorite bands that I've been finding lately are these three-piece, even as far as two-piece bands that just beat my fucking ass. And I'm loving that whole dynamic now. You guys you say you guys are writing a lot of songs. Is there any one particular song that stands out amongst them all, or is it pretty well just one big shot of awesome?
Control Alt Delete right now is probably the one we're happiest about. It's pretty heavy. We've never played it out live, so it'll be something different, something new for everybody to hear when we get back out again.
Right on.
We'll have to be putting out another CD soon. It'll be on there. It'll be on there.
Good shit.
It'll have no choice, man. It'll have no choice.
Right. Definitely.
You gotta have songs, right there, John?
What's that?
Songs. You gotta have songs to make a CD, right?
Yeah, that's what I hear, at least. I don't know. I was thinking about trying to make a CD of me just running my mouth, rambling on about nothing. I figure I could probably crush 80 minutes into that. You guys have been part of Kid Cancer for Kids pretty well every single year, except for the very first one, of course. Which thank you guys so much for doing that. Brian, guys in Spiral Fracture, you guys have pretty well put together this year's Day 3, Saturday, June 25th, Canal Club, Richmond, Virginia. How's it feel for you to take that leadership role into setting all this up?
Oh man, it's an honor to be able to. Every year we do this. We've all been impacted by some type of cancer, and to see a photo. I'd like to be able. I'm sure Eric and Dave would share the same feelings as I'm saying. I'd love to go up to St. Jude's and walk around and take the little kids some merch from us, and they ain't gonna know who we are, but we can. Just go up there and say hi to them, and be more of a face to what we're doing than just a check, but to be able to raise some money I know last year Roger was talking about, we were able to give 2 kids surgeries, and, they were successful surgeries, and that's remarkable, man, that just to know that we have the honor to place money into a family's hands that's not particularly able to do it themselves, and the child's so sick. And be able to be a part of something like that is very honorable.
Of course, you guys have this show coming up. Is recording in the plans coming up next, or do you have a bunch of shows lined up, or what's next for Spiral Fracture?
June 25th, of course, is what we've been concentrating on. That's the Kids with Cancer Benefit for St. Jude's with the ECMC, of course.
Absolutely.
After we have that show, the following Saturday, July 2nd, we will be down in Chesapeake, Virginia, playing at the Riff House. with some good bands down there. Then we're going to take a week off. Then we come back to Richmond July 16th, and we'll be playing at the Rocks down in Choco Bottom. And it's actually a free show. They actually do not charge.
Oh, hell yeah.
You have to be 20. Yeah, you have to be 21 or over, but other than that, it's a free show. You come in, and our Boys and Vomit stand will actually be one of the bands that will be playing with us there the 16th. So I can't wait for that.
Nice.
Yeah, love them guys.
Yeah, I love the interview with Bill.
Yeah, Bill's a good guy. Wait till you meet Ryan. That's my buddy. That's been my sidekick for a while now. He's the guitarist of the band. Great guy.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to meet all of them down there. It's going to be a blast. Cannot wait for it. Yeah. What else you guys got going on coming up?
Show-wise, that's all we've booked so far. We do have people that are hitting us up right now, right and left, to come up and down the East Coast, Maryland, D.C. Hope to get out to Charleston, see you sometime soon in the summer. And, Philly, New York. So we'll be doing a couple out-of-town dates also this summer. So we're looking to start getting back out on the road.
We're definitely going to be recording at the end of the year, putting out a new CD hopefully this year. If not this year, then the beginning of January, February next year. But hopefully it'll be a good Christmas gift for everybody.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I can tell you that without question. I'm getting ready to spin a track for the listening audience. I've got this song over here called Dissonance. Or I might even be pronouncing that wrong. Hopefully I'm not.
Yeah, Dissonance. Yeah. You're right. Before you spin that, John, I just want to thank there's a bunch of my friends that are doing this benefit that are in these bands, and from the Medusa to Awaken from Dormancy to having the Helmet coming back from a long period of time that they haven't been out, about 5 years, so it's going to be great to see them hit the stage again. Vomit Stain is incredible, as you know. I mean, Ryan and the guy.
I love that band name. That's my favorite band name I've heard in probably the past 2 years.
Yeah, they're a bunch of Vomit Stain is what they are.
As you mentioned earlier, how the twin three-piece bands, really kind of stand out with you. When I met them, there was just two of them in Stone Rain. And, that's what really drew me in is their concept and the power of their sound and everything with just the two of them. And now they're like unstoppable. Now they have a full lineup, and they got a lot of stuff going on. Awesome merch and tees too. So
Ryan's a good friend, but I ain't trying to promote his band too much. I just mess with you. Ryan's probably listening. That's why I'm talking shit.
Gotcha.
Really thank everybody for doing this for me. I called these guys, and it was immediate. Within 2 days, I think I called you back, or I called Roger back, and I was like, all right, bands are booked. He was like, what? And I was like, yeah. As soon as I told him it was for, kids with cancer. And I know you did some interviews with them earlier, and, they're probably speaking on how honored they are to do this for the kids, too. They're all really good.
Yeah, all of them were talking about how quick they jumped on board, how much they love the Canal Club, for that matter, as well. So big shout out to those guys at the Canal Club for letting us put this on as well. Going back to the track, Dissonance, give me a little bit of background about that song before I let the listeners have a taste of it.
I'm going to pass that to Eric, because we let Eric have free reign of these lyrics, so he'll let you know what that song's about.
There's a little bit of a personal undertone. There was some situation that happened during the writing process of this song when I joined the group. It involved a young innocent child losing their life, and it really impacted a lot of family members and friends around me. And it kind of, in a way, it helps me express my anger towards the situation. There's so many undeserving children that lose their life, whether it be intentional or non-intentional, but these kinds of things that impact people. Anytime you lose somebody who's close to you.
Absolutely. Very cool. Very cool. Contact information. Tell everybody where they can find all things Spiral Fracture.
The best place to look is in the gutter.
Makes sense. You guys can find the co-host Loaf there as well.
Spiral Fracture can be contacted by email for booking or any shows at Spiral, SPIRALFRACTURE 5 gmail.com. Spiral Fracture 5, the number, at gmail.com. We have Facebook page, like everybody has. We also have a couple old videos on YouTube, and we look to update some of that. And also, for pictures of our beautiful smiling faces, you can check out Instagram.
Well, gotta have that. Gotta put a face behind it, man.
The way to contact through us to get our music is Reverb Nation is an easy spot to go to pick up, to listen to our stuff, bandcamp.com. And that's about it for right now. But email is definitely the best way to get us.
Gotcha. I'll definitely drop that information in the chat feed for the listeners as well.
Sweet.
Guys, thank you guys so much for everything you all have done for the show, putting out killer music, the whole 9 yards. Thank you.
and you're welcome for a place to stay when your ass comes to Virginia to watch us play.
John.
And one last thing for everybody out there, we have a surprise that we will not even be telling Big John off the air, so that it'll be a surprise for him for the show. So be ready. It's going to be a big surprise when you see us on stage.
Oh, so, man, I hate suspense, man. I can't stand suspense. This is why I don't watch TV, man.
But thanks a lot, man. We appreciate you doing interviews for us, the other bands. I can't wait. I picked all these other bands. They're just friends, and they're just great freaking bands. I'm more of a fan. I got this show up that I get to watch a bunch of the bands I like. So,
right. Well, this is a testament to the Richmond scene, if you ask me. From on the outside looking in at the Richmond scene, you can tell there's camaraderie there that doesn't necessarily exist in other places. Not saying it doesn't exist.
Well, we're trying to build that. That's what we're trying to build here.
Right on. And like I say, you can definitely see that. And talking to all the other guys, which I've done interviews with all of them, the listeners have heard them over the last few weeks, and you can hear them testify to that, each and every one of them. And I think that's the coolest shit ever. So what you guys are doing down there is badass. Good stuff.
Yeah, thanks, brother. We appreciate it.
Not a problem at all.
I'll tell you what, John, I don't want to hold you up all night. We appreciate what you've done for us. Dave says goodbye. Goodbye. Eric says goodbye. Bye. Brian says later. And the surprise says we'll see you on June 25th.
Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to see you guys, man. I'm going to let the listeners have a taste right now. ECMC Takeover Rock Addict Radio. This is Dissonance Spiral Fracture. Check that shit out. Big Dirty here. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Facebook and Twitter links are in the description below. You know what I want you to do. But check this out. If you want to catch the ECMC Takeover live as it happens, as well as tons of other badass DJs, your destination is rockaddictradio.com. Rock Addict Radio connects you to some of the best unsigned hard rock and heavy metal music from all around the world. Rock Addict Radio, get your fix. Thank you very much for listening once again, and until next time, live strong without fear.